Morning again, team. As I told you a moment ago, I wanted to do like an insight video, which is part of a new series I will work on. This one, the one where I talk about the insight candles, flat top, flat lows, which are all small concepts that I use in my price action read that maybe are not super clear to everybody. So I like to elaborate them and explaining, but they're going to be quick. I don't want to waste anybody time, and also they're pretty easy to understand. So this video is based on a quote that Michael said when I was in mentorship, and for some reason this quote stick to my mind, and I always thought that it was completely right, and the way I see price action is exactly resumed in these words. So he says, whenever price is going somewhere, it's either filling an inefficiency or hunting liquidity. ICT. Okay, what does it mean? The two key words here are inefficiency and liquidity. I'm not saying that price it's always doing this, only these two things, because sometimes you can see price stuck in a range and maybe they're like loading up or they're distributing, and there are other things that price is doing, you know, like if you think about price as something alive, price is always trying to do something or to tell you something, to tell you a story, okay? But the key components of my trading are inefficiencies and liquidity. Okay, so why I want to bring this one today? Because yesterday at some point we were also I'm gonna do on the white one, so you guys are super happy. At some point we were here and I said no, sorry. Yeah, we were here, okay, and they say I don't see any reason why this short is not going to work out. And somebody asked me like why you have that much conviction about this trade idea, which should have been the trade idea of the day, okay? Because two things. I saw liquidity here, which was stupid clean, this equal lows. And more important, based on what ICT said, in my mind, price had clipped high time frame liquidity, so now was time to fill the inefficiency. It's something that I noticed that Euro not always does, but often does, okay? When price is not going to fill or like to take some big liquidity area, is usually trying to pull back or fill an inefficiency. When inefficiency is filled, then they resume back the momentum and they go to the next big liquidity area. So what was here the liquidity tapped? Look at this. We were in a night time frame resistance, okay, because this is in the end still a resistance. Even if it didn't make a new low, this is still a resistance, okay? We clipped this untested rejection block from daily, and we touched, sorry, and we clipped this weekly liquidity. This is a weekly swing high or a raid or a daily raid, whatever. This is liquidity, okay? There was liquidity above this one, okay? So once the liquidity was clipped on high time frame, what they did here, they BMS on H1. This is a bearish BMS, okay? This low made a new high and then got instantly BMS'd. So when I saw this, they clip liquidity, then my mind goes like, what's next now? Inefficiency. So where do you see the inefficiency here? Can you see any inefficiency in this move up? Yes, this fair value gap, sorry. This fair value gap. Okay, so liquidity clipped, inefficiency. Now inefficiency filled, next liquidity. You know, it's I mean, I wish it would be so simple to say like, okay, price always does that, and you just need to follow one time liquidity, one time inefficiency, one time liquidity, one time efficiency. No, doesn't work like this. I'm sorry. It's not so simple, but it's a big help. So when I saw that the big liquidity was clipped, what was next? This inefficiency area, you know, this inefficient move up, all of this. So what they do, they RTO in an M15 area of interest, sponsored by this H1 breaker, and they perfectly fill the equilibrium of the fair value gap, which is this line here. I don't know, on the dark layout you see better, but okay, this is it. So inefficiency, yeah. Once inefficiency was filled, you can say, hey Francesco, but here the trend is still bearish. Yes, but for example, yesterday I was talking again into my server, and I was like, I don't think shorts are high probability anymore. Even if you look at this now, you see the structure is still bearish. Okay, lower low, lower highs. I don't feel comfortable to short anymore, because now the inefficiency field high time frame is bullish, you know. So who am I to say that the trend is bearish on M15 and they're gonna make a new low? So this one is being tested now. We see, you wait and see. Indeed, what they did in Asia, they pushed and they took off. Okay. So I wanted to explain this concept again. It's from Michael. I didn't invent anything, but it's so precise, in my opinion. This is exactly what I see. Like another quick example now. For example, here we clipped liquidity, and then we went to the inefficiency. I was looking here. This is from last Friday. I wasn't trading. You know, I'm not trading Fridays on summer because I'm busy. But they did pretty much the same thing. But instead, this time, they first made the price efficient. I mean, look here, this move up. Sorry. So look here, the clip liquidity, daily liquidity, okay, daily liquidity. Here there is inefficiency. They go down, fill the inefficiency, clip the liquidity, move up quickly, too quickly, okay, too quickly. They leave a lot of, let's do this. The price is not efficient moving up, okay, not efficient. What they do here, fill all the inefficiencies first, okay, clip more liquidity, and then they leave this stupid untested liquidity pool. So in this case, for example, it's not like they did first the inefficiency and now they go for the liquidity. It's always alternate each other. But when you see that the price moved efficiently down, now you see all the area is worked. There is no fair value gap here anymore, not one. Not even one. Then I think there was the news, and then where do you think they're gonna go? What is the most clean, stupid area? The liquidity pool, and they took off. Okay. So I mean, this is nothing new. I'm just trying to explain the way I see price. And if you study Michael, you should already know all this concept. But I like to bring them back again, because I think it makes things simple. Because Michael is a lovely guy, but he explains things in a complicated way. Instead, if you try to focus on liquidity and efficiencies, you will have an easier life. Okay, this is the way I see price. You don't have to agree with me. I hope this quick video helped, and I'm gonna make more similar ones about concept I use to trade. You are welcome to leave a constructive feedback if you want in the comments or whatever you like in Telegram. Okay, bye, have a nice day, guys.